Hey there, Alex with the Local Studio. Today I want to talk about how do you choose a good location for shooting your video. It's a tough question. I mean, it affects the end production quality and video very much. Where are you going to shoot your video? But there's two things I want you to keep in mind because the options are limitless. You can shoot outdoors, in the park, you can shoot inside an office and in the conference room, you can shoot on a plane, in the car, in the bathroom. Well, maybe not the bathroom, that's not a good idea. Options are limitless. So two things to keep in mind. First, how will this location affect the end production quality, audibly and visually? And second is, how does it add to or enhance my message? Two very important things. Production quality is fairly simple. You're looking at lighting. How can someone see me? Is it too dark? Am I lit up perfectly so that it's visually pleasing to watch? Visual environment, the environment around you, does it distract? Does it communicate? And this really goes to the second point, communicate your message, your environment, your feeling of your business, of what you want people to take away after they finish watching the video. And is it just distracting? Can people pay attention to what you're saying? And the third is audibly, which is almost the most important thing. If somebody can't hear what you're saying in your video, why the heck are you making a video? That's why podcasts are so popular today, because audio, you could just listen to someone. So choosing an environment that lends towards being able to hear you nicely is very important. Choosing a small office that doesn't have a lot of echoiness is very good option. Choosing outdoors is almost the worst option for audio and lighting wise and visual environment. Why the heck would you choose outdoor location? Well, that goes to our second point. What could enhance or add to your message? There are many YouTubers or vloggers that choose to record while they're on the go. Gary Vaynerchuk, he shoots a lot of his vlogs while driving or in the plane or traveling, but it feels authentic, it's real, because you're able to follow along and feel in the moment. And if the production quality is slightly diminished because you can't quite hear him because the echoiness or the lighting's not that great, you don't really notice that because it's the content. You feel like you're part of that adventure. But if you're just shooting another testimonial or an interview with your boss or you're capturing some marketing or product demo video or service demonstration, that doesn't add to your message. In the go moment, feel, traveling doesn't add to what you're trying to convey. So choose an indoor environment that you can control for those three factors of audio, lighting, and environment and visuals around you. When you're designing an indoor environment, think about how it can add to your message as far as, can you show off how cool your office is? Do you have a cool office? Great, show it off. Show that using a DSLR camera is very popular because it has that blurred out background. That's really helpful if you are going to shoot in a busy office environment, because then they can still sort of see the environment around you, but they're focused on you, the person, meaning the talent who's conveying the message. If you don't have or aren't using a DSLR, meaning you're using your phone or a camcorder, and you're still shooting in a very busy environment, an office environment, or your office itself with lots of clutter, then that will not help your message, because people are going to be paying attention to, oh, what's that over there? That's confusing, and why do they have a sign on the wall right there? That doesn't make any sense. Pay attention to the environment, so when people are watching it, it adds to the message. Ideally, you choose one wall, a straight wall that you can either artificially decorate and set so it adds to your messaging, a bookshelf or a TV that has what you're communicating on it. Actually, wood paneling is so in right now. I'm still trying to figure out why. A couple decades ago, wood paneling was up and down. We've turned it sideways. It's cool. It feels authentic and real. Blank walls of white backgrounds are still very good because it removes the distraction. They can only focus on you, the person giving the message. But if it's a very long video and it's only white, then it can feel stark and well, boring potentially. Also, for a reason is because anybody can throw something up on the internet now. That authenticity feel of seeing a real environment is trending. If people like to see that. So when you're designing an environment, that could lend to help your message. But if you're shooting a white wall, you could also add in text and other elements. So it's something to keep in mind when you're choosing a location. Am I gonna have little things popping up beside me and to the left and right? If you are, choosing a white wall or clean backdrop so that you're able to do that, so they can read whatever you're putting up there, will make sense. So two things to keep in mind, there we go. How will it affect your end production quality of your video, and also how will it add to or enhance your message. I hope this was helpful. We're gonna create a little handy dandy checklist, so when you're choosing your location, what should you keep in mind? So make sure to check out that and subscribe, follow, so next time we share a tip, you can see it. Thanks guys, Alex with your local studio. I'll see you next time.